Welcome to Let's Play System Shock 2. The droning sound in the background will go away once I get out of the menu. It's kind of an annoying sound, but the volume in the game is much better than that sound. So this is going to be my first time actually playing the game on hard. I normally have in the past defaulted to normal mode, but for the sake of this being a bit more interesting, I'm going to go with hard. I've already fixed the controls. The game has some odd default controls, so for movement, strafing, turning, and all that. So here we go.
Look at you, hacker. A pathetic creature of meat and bone, panting and sweating as you run through my corridors. How can you challenge a perfect, immortal machine? In 2072, a rogue artificial intelligence known as Shodan lost her mind. In her limitless imagination, Shodan saw herself as a goddess, destined to inherit the earth. That image was snuffed out by the hacker who created her.
February 3rd is the day the magic happens. The Von Braun, the first starship in history capable of traveling at faster than light speed, will undertake her maiden voyage. This incredible journey is the result of teamwork between the UNN Protectorate and the incredible scientific minds at the newly relicensed Tri-Optimum Corporation. Imagine being able to travel to distant star systems in a period of weeks. It's all part of Tri-Op's commitment to the future. The Von Braun is packed with over 1.8 billion flight, scientific, and security systems, nearly all developed by Tri-Optimum and its wholly owned subsidiaries. Providing security for the Von Braun as she plows through the heavens will be the UNN Rickenbacker. At her helm will be no less than Captain William Bedford Diego himself, hero of the Battle of Boston Harbor during the Eastern States Police action. This incredible union of government and corporation is made possible by an intricate series of docking mechanisms that will allow the Rickenbacker to piggyback its way into jump space. Sleek, fast, revolutionary. Who knows what wonders await our crews in the bosom of the cosmos? All we do know is that it's a great day for mankind.
Or is it?
This is Dr. Ruby Delacroix of the UNN Von Braun. We've been hijacked by an unknown force. Ship security has been compromised. Do not allow the ship... Repeat, do not allow the ship to leave under any circumstances. I don't know what we're up against here.
Okay, I was just waiting to see if it was going to talk. A little bit of history. In the original, a little bit of history that I find the cutscene to be hazy on. In the original System Shock, an unnamed hacker is hired by the CEO of Tri-Optimum to convince, quote-unquote, convince the AI of the Citadel space station to delete incriminating evidence of illegal experimentation that was going on the Citadel station. In order to get the AI to do this, the hacker was paid to remove the subroutines which gave the AI a sense of ethics and morality. As a domino effect of removing this, the AI went a bit, by human standards, crazy, developed a bit of a god complex, believed itself to be the inheritor of the world, and that was the result. Or the first System Shock game would have been the result. I have not been able to play that game, partly because it's DOS. It's been a long time since I've played with DOSBox. I'm not used to games that lack mouse look. It's on my list to someday go back and play it. But, yeah, this is, that's where we stand.
Welcome to the Ramsey Center UNN recruitment facility. Please watch your step when leaving the train. The grav shafts at the end of the hall will take you to the street-level training and recruitment center. Please proceed to the grav shafts.
Oh, also, interesting note. Oh, well, not really interesting note, just a note here. I've also never played a psionic character before, usually having opted for the Navy or Marine path. So I'm hoping combining that with hard mode will make for an interesting watch. Or at least you can, enjoy watching me run around screaming, because I'm probably going to die a lot.
Step into the grav shafts to proceed to the street level recruitment.
We really need elevators like this. I've really always wondered, like, I'm assuming this to be Earth, but where? Like, the the buildings are conveniently close enough together that you can't really explore.
Before you choose your career, you'll want to learn some basic abilities. First, you should go into the basic training center. When you're done with basic training, proceed to the advanced training area.
For those that don't want to watch the training segment, I will end this video where the training ends, so you can skip to the next point from here for the sake of complete. You stay still over there. For the sake of completeness, I'm going to go ahead and do the training rooms. Man, that makes me nervous. But yeah, moving to basic training.
To pick up some basic skills you'll need to get by in the service, enter this CyberLink booth. Inside, you'll learn the basic skills you'll need to get started.
It's always made me think of Tron.
Welcome, trainee. While you're in our virtual training courses, we provide you with a simulated cyber interface. This training interface is identical to an actual military-grade cyber interface. Now, let's try it out. Move the mouse. See how it changes where you look? That means you're in shoot mode. Hit the tab key. This puts you in use mode, where you can use your mouse to interact with items in the world. Open your primary MFD, or multifunction display, by clicking on the MFD button near the bottom of the screen. This display shows your strengths in various areas. When you're ready to continue, press the tab key to go back to shoot mode. Try changing between modes until you get the hang of it. Follow the red path along the ground to the next training
I
station.
think I got the hang of it. Woohoo!
To pick up items, center them on your screen and right-click. This will automatically place that item into your inventory. To view your inventory, press the tab key. You can move items around your inventory by left-clicking and dragging them around.
Ooh,
To drop an
snacks.
item,
More snacks.
drag it from your inventory into the 3D view and release the mouse button.
Feed me more. You're
To
gonna move
use
on.
items like buttons in computers, center them in your view and click the right
Whoa.
mouse button. All usable items will have brackets around them. Highlight the button on the pillar
Oh,
and
so-
right-click. This will activate the lift.
I
Try it out.
always forget that lift is
If you can still
holographic.
see your inventory display, it means you're in use mode. Hit tab to return to shoot mode. The object before you is a MedHypo. Pick it up and then press tab to go into use mode. Right-clicking on the MedHypo will use it and restore some needed hit points. Your hit points are displayed by a bar in the lower left corner of your screen. Many objects in your inventory can be used by right-clicking on them. See the crate in front of you? To search it, center it on your screen and right-click. If you are in use mode, simply move the pointer to the crate and right-click. To take an item from that container, simply left-click on it. This will automatically place that item in your inventory. To close the container window and return to shoot mode, press the tab key.
It's full of fermium. Don't know why.
One of the most important tools you have as a soldier is your PDA. This device stores audio logs, emails, and other useful information. Click on the disk icon near the bottom of your screen to bring up the PDA display. Currently, the contents of your PDA are empty. Now pick up the audio log in front of you.
Press the U key.
This message is coming from the audio log you just picked up. You can use your PDA at any time to play any audio log or email you've received. In the field, the PDA is also used for keeping track of your current mission objectives and obtaining help information.
Okay.
Now it's time to learn about jumping and mantling. To jump, simply press the space button. To climb a ladder, simply walk into it and look upward. You'll automatically start climbing the ladder.
I really should try that in real life. Nobody'd ever know. Nobody'd notice. What is mantling? Oh. Well, that makes sense. Oh, that's the basic
You've
training.
done well. Remember, if you're unclear on any aspect of what you've just learned, you can repeat the training as often as you wish. If you've completed basic training, you're ready for the advanced lessons provided.
Alright, wannabe. If you want to learn the weapon skills it takes to even think about joining the Marines, come on in. We're looking for a few good men.
Just gonna do all three of the trainings here. Like I already said, I'm gonna go with the psionic path on this one. But I'm gonna try to do the trainings
Good
again.
to have you on board. You'll notice when you're in the CyberLink booth, the UNN has kindly provided you with a virtual cyber interface and all the simulated skill levels. Now we'll teach you how to handle a firearm. Pick up the pistol and the clip from the table. You can equip the weapon in one of two ways. Bring up your inventory and drag the pistol to your weapons equip slot near the right-hand side of your inventory. If that's too slow for you, you can use the hotkeys on the keyboard. Press 2. If the pistol was in your inventory, it will equip for you automatically. To lock and load the ammo clip, hit the R key or hit the reload button on the lower right corner of your screen. Once you've loaded the firearm, take a shot at the dummy robot by pressing your left mouse button while in shoot mode. Notice how its health bar gets shorter as you chip away at it. Some items need to be charged with energy before they can be used. Pick up the laser pistol. Now use the recharging station nearby. The recharge station will juice up all of your energy-based items. Weapons, batteries, you name it.
Sorry, I just remembered that you can change between weapon settings and that the laser pistol has a charge setting. It does more damage, but as you can likely tell by that sound effect, you can't fire as often and it drains a lot more energy.
Weapons are not fine wines. They do not get better with age. The colored dot on the lower right corner of the screen tells you what kind of shape your firearm is in. Green is good, red is bad. To fight the effects of wear and tear, a soldier with maintenance skill can use a maintenance tool to improve the condition of his weapon. Just pick up the tool, open your inventory, and drag the tool onto your pistol. Remember that maintenance tools are only good for a single use.
Yeah. Ran out of ammo.
Good work. Now you're ready for the Marines. Take a look at the other training areas first before you enlist. They might just come in handy.
Yeah, considering I'm not signing up for the Marines.
Inside, we'll teach you the basics of some technical skills you'll need in the Navy.
He's much less verbose than the Marines guy. I like that.
Welcome. You'll notice when you're in the CyberLink booth, we'll provide you with a temporary cyber interface and the skills you need to accomplish the training tasks.
All of
But
you...
they'll only last so long as you're in the booth.
Do all of you need to repeat that first little piece about the CyberLink interface? Really? I guess you're assuming that somebody might be in this one for the first... If they don't know that somebody's going through all the trainings, it would be best to cover it on all of them just to...
The object in front
sure.
of you is a container of nanites. Nanites are consumed whenever you perform technical tasks, such as hacking or repairing. When you pick up the container of nanites, they do not go in your general inventory, but are instead displayed in use mode on the bottom left of your screen. Walk over to the keypad by the door and try out hacking.
More nanites.
Use the keypad by right-clicking on it. To the right of the number pad, you'll see an orange tab labeled Hack. Left-click on the tab. Text will appear indicating the difficulty of the hack and any bonuses that apply. Click on the Start button to begin hacking. You'll see a grid of nodes. Clicking on a node will either turn it bright or dark. To successfully hack, you must connect 3 bright nodes in a straight line. Beware the ice nodes with the red outlines. If one of these turns dark, you fail the hack, and you might break the item you're working on or worse. You can restart your hack attempt at any time by hitting the reset button, though you'll have to pay the nanite cost again. Use the keypad by right-clicking on it. To the right of the number pad, you'll see an orange tab labeled Hack. Left-click on the tab. Text will appear indicating the difficulty of the hack and any bonuses that apply. Click on the Start button to begin hacking. You'll see a grid of nodes. Clicking on a node will either turn it bright or dark.
I didn't think this through.
To successfully hack, you must connect 3 bright nodes in a straight line. Beware the ice nodes with the red outlines.
Hush you.
You can use nanites to buy items from replicators. To use a replicator, right-click on it. Then left-click on the item you wish to purchase.
It looks so
The
shiny.
item you purchased will drop into the slot below.
Please
Make
make
sure
your
you pick up your
selection.
purchase before
Keep choosing value wrap.
What? I'm a thirsty fox. I can't help it. Juice, 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 juice.
Items dropped. Items dropped.
Hi there. Please make your selection. Hi there. Please make your selection.
Well, that was the best waste of time I've done today. Ta-da.
You learned the basics of the technical skills. There are several other technical skills you'll learn throughout the course of your career, such as repairing items and modifying weapons. The cyber interfaces for these tasks are similar to the hacking interface.
So
Before you enlist in the Navy, try out the other training courses.
you
They'll be useful.
you decided to just not teach me those other skills, right? Didn't think I'd be interested. Didn't think I'd need it in the training. Sure, why not? Woohoo!
Inside, you will learn how to reach out with your mind.
And
Do
slap
not
people.
let fear block your path.
Slap them with fish. Psychokinetic fish.
We've provided you with
Fish.
the red bar at the lower left of your screen tells you how many side points you have. Side points symbolize the current ability to use your side powers. Psi hypos replenish your side points. Try using a psi hypo and watch your side points increase. When you've reached your maximum in side points, move to the next station.
Woohoo.
This psi amp amplifies your psi powers and lets you project them into the real world. To equip it, pick it up, and then hit the tilde key. Firing the psi amp activates your currently selected psi discipline. You currently have access to 2 disciplines, cryokinesis and kinetic redirection. Go into use mode and click on the arrows on the bottom right of the screen.
My turn yet?
This will cycle through your available psi disciplines. Later, clicking on the arrows above the number to the left will allow you to select psi disciplines from higher tiers. Use cryokinesis to destroy the robot and kinetic redirection to pull that nanite container towards you.
Okay.
Be careful. Holding down the mouse button can augment the power, but holding it down for too long will cause burnout, which will damage you. If you run out of psi points, use another psi hypo.
Can I talk now? Okay. There's one thing about the psi amp that worries me, is that thing. What is it plugging into? It's always been a issue of concern for me. Oh, now I remember what it plugged. That's why it used to... Sorry, I couldn't remember why it unnerved me. Now I remember, because it's obviously plugged into his arm. It also reminds me of the telepathy ball, the translator orbs that the Ood in Doctor Who carry. Just a little bit creepy there. Okay. Because I know somebody was wondering what Burnout looked like. And I can't remember the shortcut for changing between those, so I'll figure it out later. That's oddly satisfying. And to do it without the overcharge, you can see the difference.
Mastery of the mind is a slow but rewarding process. Return to this area if you need more guidance.
And
Before you enlist in the OSA, it would be useful to experiment in the other training courses.
Okay, and that's the training montage area, so I'm going to cut it here, especially because it's 20 minutes. But we will continue in the next video. See you next time.